Good afternoon, I am Miguel from Dependableware, and we are going to present you today HiViaDB, the database that grows with you. In IT, you have hardware and software. The hardware is an acquired capacity that you need some staff to manage it, and the software consumes that capacity according to your needs. As your business grows, so does the demand that the software imposes on your hardware. And this means that eventually you will have to acquire more hardware and hire more staff, and so grow. And eventually that will happen again and again, and we will keeping that process going on. This is time-consuming and also very expensive, but it also means that the difference between your average demand and your nominal capacity increases, and this means resource waste. The solution for this is the cloud computing model, which is a distributed pool of resources that you can just use. What this means? It means no unmet demand, no resource waste. And this is known as elasticity, which is the ability for you to adjust resources to demand automatically and just paying for what you need. And this leads to a TCO reduction of up to 70%. So let's talk now about databases. IT is about information management. Where does this information live? In a database. It's the most crucial piece of software that you have in your infrastructure. So you want it to be highly available, reliable, and scalable. As we have seen before, we have two different computing models, and this means that we also have two different technologies to exploit each one of them. On one hand, we have the traditional databases, which have been designed to be reliable, and on the other hand, the cloud databases have been designed to be highly available and scalable. So let's move your application and your database to the cloud. What happens? It's a very big pain in the database. Application rewriting, data integrity. First problem, application rewriting. Your application is written in the SQL language, which is the way it talks to your database, but in the cloud, you have no SQL. This means you have to translate your application from one language to the other, which is costly, slow, and error-prone. Besides, you also have to convert the data format from one to the other, and this might lead you to data loss and data corruption. You don't want that. Data integrity, which is about accuracy. Suppose you have a bookstore, as an example, with two customers going there and at the same time and trying to acquire this exact same book, and it's the last one in a centralized environment. That's okay, we have no problem. One gets the book, the other doesn't, and your data is accurate. On the other hand, on a cloud database, it might happen that both think they've got the book. Of course, this is wrong, and the reason for this is due to the lack of coordination that cloud databases currently have. So this will result in wrong data, inaccurate data that does not reflect your business. And now imagine this applied to finance, healthcare, government, e-commerce, and so on. So what can we do for you? Instead of reinventing the wheel, we pick your existing database and extend it with HiViaDB, which is our technology. No more application rewriting, and HiViaDB allows your database to work in a distributed environment and benefit from the cloud, and also works in such a unique way that data integrity is preserved. So you are able to painlessly transition to the cloud. Briefly, HiViaDB is a database as a service residing on the cloud that offers you the best of both worlds. On one hand, you have the SQL language and standard interface of traditional databases. On the other hand, you have the elasticity of the cloud model. Taking a look at the competition, we can clearly see that they both have a joint set of features, and HiViaDB offers you the best set, which is all of those features together with few compromises. Our customer is large and medium companies that want to go to the cloud and need to reduce capital expenditures, and also startups that need to focus on growth and not on database management. This is our market. The traditional database market is 20 billion, and the public cloud database market, the one that we specifically address, is growing from 400 million to 1.2 billion in 2017. Besides, this is quite fragmented, as you can see, and none of the solutions out there offers you the set of features that EVDB does. So we believe we can go there and conquer a very nice part of this successfully. This is our roadmap. We have invested 8 years of research and 1 million in funding, and right now we are working on a demo to showcase and help us build an online community and also to propel us to the cloud marketplace. For this, we need 1.2 million, and after that we are going to apply our technology to a different set of products. The outcome is this revenues forecast, and we expect a payback period of 2.5 years. This is our team. We have been working together for almost 8 years, and we also have won several research awards from key industry players like Google, HP, and Portugal Inovação. More recently, we have been joined by our MBA colleague, and during the program, we have been supported by our mentors. So, to conclude, now it's the time for you to bring elasticity to your company and become more flexible. With EVDB, you don't need to compromise on anything. Just go there and grow with us. Thank you.